Am I the a-hole for refusing to split half of the check for dinner with my best friend like we usually do? My best friend, Vanessa 24F and I 25F have been friends since the 2nd grade. We've been supportive of each other's successes and accomplishments, and we're always there when one of us needs the other. We've also always split the check when we go out for dinner or brunch or anything like that. We've agreed to do that for a long time, plus it saves time and doesn't complicate things for us and the servers, and it didn't matter how much one of us ordered. She was the one who suggested it and I was like, okay, sure. I'm not really a big eater, so whenever we would go out, I would only order about 15 to 35% of the entire price for both. Vanessa, on the other hand, always has a huge appetite and would order 65 to 85%. The percentages depend on the occasion, appetites, and the price of the food. Recently, Vanessa got a huge promotion at her job for which she has been working her ass off and she wanted to celebrate, so she suggested that we go out to this fine dining restaurant nearby and I agreed because she deserved it. But before I continue, I should add that a few weeks prior, my older sister Bianca told me how ridiculous it was that I was splitting the check by paying half of it when I would only order food that amounted to only a quarter of the check. So before Vanessa and I ordered our food, I told her that I want to only pay for the food that I will order. She said, okay. When she saw that I was actually paying for my own food, she was like, wait, you were being serious before? Yes, I was being serious, and she said, oh, I wouldn't have ordered so much if I knew you were being serious. The total bill was around $560 and I only ordered around $145 worth of food. I asked her why wouldn't she think I was being serious, and she said that it's because we've been splitting the check in half for so long that she literally thought that I was joking. I told her that I'm just sick and tired of paying half when I only order a small percentage. Like, I'm paying at least $50 to $100 more than I should every time. So she became a bit mad and said, and you just decided to be a bitch and pull this stunt on the day when I got promoted? Fine then, I will pay for my food, and she did and just exited right after it without even waiting for me, which was not cool because she had picked me up at my place and drove us here, so I had to call an Uber and pay $36 for the ride home. This morning, my phone is full of messages from my other friends saying that I was an a-hole for demanding this on the day of her big promotion and for being a cheapskate. I just don't want to overpay so much. It's fine if it's $10 to $20 more than what I ordered, but over $50? That amount can go towards necessities and bills. So, am I the a-hole? Edit. I earn about $90K per year, minus or plus, because I have several jobs, which includes dog training for which I charge $80 to $100 per hour. Vanessa earned a little bit more with one stable job, and since her promotion she now earns 6 figures. Update. Firstly, thank you for all the advice and understanding from my first post, which can be found on my profile. But to quickly recap, Vanessa, my best friend, and I have agreed to always split the check in half no matter how much we ordered. She recently got promoted and took us to a trending spot to which I've never gone to before. The check ended up being a total $560, out of which I had only ordered around $145. This has always been the ratio in almost every dinner, brunch, or lunch because she not only has a bigger appetite, she will also sometimes order the more expensive items while I have a smaller appetite. Before we ordered, I had told her that I will be paying for my own food only, to which she had said, okay. But after we had eaten and she saw that I actually was paying for my food only, she said she thought I was joking about paying for my own food only and said she wouldn't have ordered so much if she knew I was being serious. Ended up with her saying, fine then, I'll pay for my own food, and then she left without me. I felt like I was an asshole for doing that on her promotion day instead of having a conversation about it some time before, but honestly I never had a chance to bring it up, and after my sister had mentioned that I shouldn't be paying half when our orders were so unbalanced, I couldn't continue to do it anymore. Anyway, Vanessa has apologized for being mad and abandoning me at the restaurant because of the fight that we had, knowing that she had picked me up since my car was being fixed and I had to Uber home. I told her that since she had the promotion, she had to treat me to dinner and pay for the both of us like other friends do, to which she agreed and said that in order to make up for it she will take me out to dinner and pay for the entire meal. Which she did last night, and she stayed true to her word and even told me that I can order whatever I want no matter the price. We also had a long conversation about future dinners and stuff, and we agreed to pay for our own food and get separate checks unless either one of us wants to pay for the entire dinner in the case of a promotion, celebration, or etc. I also want to address the male comments claiming that she's fat and we eat too much as women. First, we're both very fit and strong. I'm 5'7" and she's 5'9". Second, the $560 was because it was an expensive place, so if you think we ate too much, then you've never taken a girl out to a fine dining restaurant. Anyway, the conclusion is, we resolved the problem and I greatly appreciate all the good advice and comments.